moment I fell in love with Pinot Noir was when I worked vintage at Climat in California. And it wasn't so much working with Pinot over there, but Jim Clendenin, the winemaker and owner, always cooked lunch, and he would always bring out some pretty special wines to go with it. And nothing in particular other than just a lot of really good Burgundies and Pinots from around the world. The Mornington Peninsula is special for Pinot for us because it allows us to really, I suppose, hunt down and pursue our passion, which is for making world-class Pinot Noir. And we've, I suppose, stumbled onto the peninsula in terms of originally planting Cabernet, but soon learnt that Pinot Noir was the variety for the region. And I suppose the climate, the maritime aspect, the hills, the soil, just makes it perfect for growing Pinot. What do you do when you come to the peninsula? Well, living on the peninsula, I like to get up to Melbourne. But yeah,
that's fair enough.
I think, well, obviously for those that like to play golf and outdoor sports, they're all down here. But for me, I like it that you're, in a fairly regional area, but you can still have such good food. There's, I think, 5 or 6 chef's hatted restaurants down here on the peninsula, and some great wine lists and some amazing talent using regional produce. And I think that's what's really special about this region. I live in Mornington, so a big night out is either Counting House, which is a nice little restaurant that's been around for a couple of years now on the foreshore down in Mornington. Perfect. Or else 10 Minutes by Tractor, I think, is doing some pretty sensational food, plus La Petanque up in Red Hill, just up the road. Okay, so my most memorable Pinot experience was quite a recent one, and it probably took place in the 2011 vintage, which for all outsiders' perspective was a very tough vintage, a lot of rain and very challenging. And I think that, to me, this vintage really shows why we love this variety. It can be quite easy, well, not easy, but the good years like 2010 and 2012, they're the vintages that you can cruise a little bit, and you don't really, I suppose, pull on all of your resources to make top-notch Pinot. And it's in the tough years that you really need to do that. And as Pinot is only really grown well in a cool climate, you're going to have seasons where there's a lot of rainfall and a lot of, I suppose, high disease pressure years. And it's how you act in those years that really defines you as a Pinot producer. And it was a very challenging year for us, but I'm delighted to say that our Summer Pinot from 2011, I think, is perhaps one of the better wines that we've made. It's a very elegant, restrained Pinot that has great length, beautiful natural acidity, and I think that really is, I suppose, a defining Pinot moment for me, that if you can do it in a year like 2011, then hopefully you can do it well in any year.